started climbing when I was 68. That was 2018. It was shortly after my husband had died. And my daughter took me to the leisure center and said I should take out a membership, and which I did. And she climbed, and so I waited at the climbing wall for her session to be finished and watched her and other, especially young people, children as well, and admired the children. They had no fear. They really enjoyed it. And then all of a sudden she said, "Do you want to have a go?" And because everybody looked at me, I didn't dare to say no. So I thought, okay. So I thought, well, five steps. That's probably what I can manage, because I also had a hip replacement less than a year before, in 2017. So I did my 5 steps, and then of course encouragement. Can you go a bit further? Try. And I did. And before I knew it, I climbed up the whole wall. But then I faced a problem. Looking down was no option. I have fear of heights. So I shouted, "What do I do now?" And then came back, "You let go." And I said, "What?" So letting go was a bit of a taking courage. But in the end, you don't let go, because I held onto the rope I was attached to. So I still had something to hang on to, and that helped. And then I learned abseiling at the same time, and that was basically the beginning. And that little, experiment brought something back that I'd forgotten. It's something in, your child. Every child likes to climb, and I didn't realize it. And that brought unexpected joy. I think anybody who climbs, it doesn't really matter whether you know the people or not. And then I later on joined the women's climbing group, the Inverness Climbing Roses. But even outside the group, and being the age I was and how feeble I was on the wall, I was very tentative, like a chameleon, one step forward, shall I go, shall I not go? And the support was enormous. Always encouragement, congratulations, a smile, well done. And we all need that. And the community is fantastic. I think it was the elation that the climbing gave me, with the sense of achievement that I just did not expect. And it carried me, as I said, for more than just the climbing itself. But if anything is mindful, that wall is mindful. The focus is just on the wall, and you forget your job, stress at home, stress at work, what shopping list you still have to do, or whatever. You forget that. And you tell me, which sport can do that, to put you in the now?